This is a video for how to create number 12 out of your 20 ISOs project folder. So what we're going to look at is this part is, if I were to cut this part in half vertically, you notice the back is the exact same as the front. So we're only going to make half of this object, and we're going to use the mirror feature command. So what I want to do is I want to find out what half the total width is here. So like in other videos, we're going to start right here at this arc, and I'm going to count back 1, 2, 3, 4. And we only want half of this, so it's going to be 6. So we're going to have 6 by a height. So we're going to do the height here. So the height is going to be 1, 2. I found it's too tall here, and then count from here. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 tall. We have 6 by 7 by 4. So what we're going to do for this is we're going to approach this a little bit different. We have 6 by 7 by 4. Let's go back to Inventor, run our correct project file. Let's go to File, New, English, IPT, Create. And let's go to our pencil. And let's go to our XY plane. Now, we want to go ahead and draw for ourselves that letter L, if you will. So we're going to go up 7, and I'm going to hit Enter. Remember, I can just click on front, and it's going to zoom all for me. And then I want to go to the right. And the right distance, we've gone kind of from the middle here up 7, and we're kind of coming out this way. We only did half, so we're going to come out 2. So I'm going to come out a distance of 2 and hit Enter. And we're going to go down 5. Remember that bottom ledge was a distance of 2, so I'm going to subtract 5 from 7, or 2 from 7 and get 5. And then from here, we're going to come out a distance of 4. So I'm going to come out 4 to here, straight down until I hit the x-axis. And then I'm going to drag over and connect this. Make sure you connect. It's very simple for people to think they've connected just because that x-axis is there. And we're going to attach that, and you're going to say Finish Sketch, and we're going to go to our house. Now let's look at our depth. Our depth is a distance of 4. So let's go back. Extrude. Go back the other way, a distance of 4. And let's say Enter. Now it's this L shape. Now we're going to go in and we're going to be filleting and rounding off these edges. So what is the radius? The radius of this arc out here is a radius of 2 from the center. 1, 2 from the center to the left. 1, 2. And the same thing up here. From the center, 1, 2. From the center here, 1, 2. So we're going to go up to our fillet command, highlight this, and put in the number 2. And we have 4 total fillets to do. We're going to round off this edge, this edge, this edge, and that edge. Each one of them had a radius of 2, and we're going to say OK. Let's go back. You can see how I've started to make half of this. Now we have 2 holes that are the exact same size. They both have a diameter of 2. And they both share something else. They are both concentric to this arc. They share the same center point. So we're going to go back to here. Let's go to Hole. And what we want is a concentric circle. So we're going to take our placement and go to concentric. The plane, the first one, is what plane just means what surface. Now I'm going to click on this surface. What concentric reference do we have? This arc. It moves to the center point. Go back to here. The diameter is 2. We're going to come up here and put in 2. And we're not going to be done with hole yet. We want to do another hole. So we're just going to say apply. And it's going to ask us again, what plane would you like? This plane. What's your concentric reference? This arc. We want to go all the way through. We're done with hole after this. So instead of saying apply and OK, we just say OK. And what we have now is half of the object. Let's look back. We've only made half of it, but it's a symmetrical object. We're going to mirror this to the opposite side. So we only had to make half. We're going to use our view cube and look at the back of the object this way. This is going to be the mirror plane. It's as if though these 2 objects are going to back up to one another. You are going to go up and use the mirror command, and it's in the pattern features toolbar. We're going to click on mirror, and it's going to ask us for features. Now we could come out here and click on things, but what I like to do is use my browser bar. The features I would like to do are the full extrusion, the fillets, the first hole, and the second hole. I've chosen all 4 of those things. Click on the arrow for mirror plane, and then click on the back plane of the object. It will give you a green preliminary idea of what it's going to look like. Say OK. And that right there is number 12 out of your 20 ISO sheet. Notice how we only made half of it. We filleted, we cut holes, we started with a large amount of mass, and we did the subtractive method. We subtracted mass. So I'm going to go in here and save 20 ISOs 12 and hit save. And this has been the video on how to create 20 ISOs number 12.